Oh, I forgot to mention, holy shit, y'all. I got banned. I got chat banned from Foodie Beauties Live. Oh, no way, Foodie. They don't get any tourists in Syria? No. You're lying. No. But I thought the vibes were immaculate. Everything in this video is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously at all. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts, off publicly accessible information, first made public by the public figure. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. It's for entertainment purposes only. Everything in this video is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously at all. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts, off publicly accessible information, first made public by the public figure. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. It's for entertainment purposes only.
Is it safe in the area you are? It's supposed to be. Crossfire. Yeah, that's why I don't go out at night. Right? So, I'm just saying, it's not like Syria, you know, I'm not saying Syria's as safe as the US. I'm just saying that those kind of things do happen as well elsewhere. Hi, Pajami! So that was kind of, you know,
Was she?
if you've never come here, you don't really know the vibe.
Oh, that.
And,
يا شباب قصف جديد مبنى هيئة الأركان خالص قصف
Oh
جديد
my
يا
god.
شباب قصف خذونا بسرعة 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 بسرعة
إذا استهداف مبنى هيئة الأركان بشكل كامل.
قصف ثاني
you don't really know the vibe. I didn't understand the... Like, I thought things were a bit more stable.
Ooh, what's up, y'all? This is not your average reaction. I don't have COVID anymore, but I am still dealing with a sinus infection. I did go to the gym today for the first time in like 7 days. Got super lightheaded after like 30 minutes. But besides that, I'm feeling pretty decent, ready to get back into reacting to this crazy bitch. But yeah, without any further ado, I would love to hear what Chantal has to say about the supermarkets in war-torn Syria's active bomb zone.
It's a hot day. Here's the cheese section. All right, here's the damage.
I guess all that stuff is stuff that doesn't have to be refrigerated because like they don't have like a fridge for like more than 4 hours a day or something. Ew, I can't do her.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hi guys. Before we
I can't do her
Syria,
merch
and
shit.
I thought I would take you guys along. I'm sure you're curious what it looks like inside of one. I have no idea.
Yo, her teeth look fucking whack, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can see it from you know, your screen or whatever, but like this girl has not brushed her fucking teeth clearly to me. I can see like when she's speaking, I can like see this like what is it called? Plaque like in the middle of her teeth towards the top.
So we are en route to a supermarket for the first time here in Syria, and
I mean, yeah, not to mention, it's just like the discoloration is just insane. I never really have paid attention to Foodie Beauty's teeth until recently because she said she had gingivitis. So now I'm like, you know.
I thought I would take you guys along. I'm sure you're curious what it looks like inside of one. I have no idea, so yeah, yellow. I'll show you guys now what it's like. It's a hot day.
God, yeah, I'm like at the point of COVID where I don't have COVID, but I'm just like sweating all day. Like I'm just like my hands are freezing, but I'm just like, I feel just like gross. I don't know.
So the entrance to this little supermarket here is lined with freshly baked bread from today, and this bread is called Simone bread. It is my favorite. So they were playing copyright music here in the store, so I'm going to do voiceover. Here's some pickled artichokes. They didn't look like artichokes, but tamarind is very popular here, so they sell some tamarind. Just showing you some of the products. We have some tomato cake.
Not saying it's weird that stuff is like just on the ground like that, but it is definitely interesting.
And here I am, so I was filming.
Like, I would never put like glass bottles of artichokes like directly on the ground for your basket to like run into and break,
Looking at the pickles and the various
These people probably have no choice. Not hating on them.
sauces here. It's interesting to see what kind of ketchups different countries have, and this is a Dura brand of ketchup and mayo and mustard, and they had barbecue sauce, and they had all the, comfort condiments you would find in any country, really. Here it says legumes, but this looks like bulgur wheat to me. I'm not really sure what it is. But yeah, it's they have grains and beans and all kinds of grocery items here in this little supermarket.
Oh, I forgot to mention, holy shit, y'all. I got banned. I got chat banned from Foodie Beauty's live. My second fucking live I've ever, like, actually watched live. So, like, I got into one of them one time for, like, 5 minutes, and then she, like, lost internet. And this past time, I caught her so early, like, 5 minutes in. I was like, hell yeah. And I start typing in the chat, like, oh my God, yeah, so excited. It's my first time. And then I start trying to ask her questions because I want her to answer them, and I want her, like, live audience to hear her answers to how did her and Salah meet, and what is the big issue with her and Salah, like, going to, it's either Thailand or Taiwan. Like, she's, like, hard knowing them going there, right? She would rather be in an active war zone than them go to, like, this, Asian country or whatever. But I wanted her to say how her and Salah met. I know, they met on Tinder, and after 2 days of talking, she fucking flew to Kuwait to marry him. And it's like, and now she's like, well, my husband's here, and I can't live without my husband. Like, girl, you have no idea who the fuck this person is. Like, what are you talking about? And so, yeah, I just want her to, to say that. I want her to say, oh, well, we met on Tinder, and after 2 days, we loved each other so much, I just got married and moved to Kuwait. Like, I wanted her to say that live so that the people would be like, you know what I mean? Because it's such a pitiful excuse. It's like, it just is. I'm sorry. Unless she had, like, a long-term relationship with this man, like they were married for, years and dated for years. Like, I could totally see that. But Chantal, in my opinion, she is at such a high level of lazy that she would much rather be in this country being served, by her man than being in Canada with AC and everything that she wants, which is, it's mind-blowing to me that a person can be this lazy.
A lot of these little, privately owned little supermarkets everywhere.
Also, I theorize that the reason she doesn't want them to move to, like, Taiwan or Thailand or whatever it is because, I think there's a lot of ladyboys and, like, a lot of, like, SW, there. And I'm sure because that's like unfortunately, that's like the stereotype, right? So she may be like, no, he's going to cheat on me if we go over there. If they go to a place with AC, there's a lot more time to sit around and relax. And right now, it's probably just like Salah just doesn't even have time or the want to, like, talk to other girls or, like, do that kind of stuff.
Just spotted throughout the different cities. And here's the peanut butter. I found it was an interesting packaging. It looks like an ice cream container of peanut butter, but peanut butter is not really my favorite. I get in the mood for it once in a while, but overall, it's not something that I usually reach for in a grocery store. So yeah. Cheddar cheese? Here's the cheese section. This is like a popular Syrian cheese. I love it. It's very...
Is she gonna bring the cheese home and put it in the refrigerator that she only has power for 4 hours?
Healthy, very good.
That's good also.
Oh yeah? And we have more cheeses here. Labnehs, butters, cheeses. They have a new style of Diet Pepsi. Yeah.
Again, I don't mind, like, if you're trying to be like a travel vlogger, you really, really, really need to put work into like the small details. And I understand, I think a lot of people are saying she's just doing this so that she has like a cover for when she like tries to come back into Canada, and she's gonna be like, oh, I'm just a travel vlogger. Look at my YouTube. And it's like, no background music is like the most basic thing that you can do if you're trying to have like a very engaging video. And she just like forgets. It's whatever, girl, you know?
Finally, we found the Diet Pepsi here.
Yeah.
Want more?
Yes. Well, they're loading up the groceries. Very hot. No AC in any stores, but that's normal here. Some probably do. A lot of the little stores here don't, but they had fans, and I filmed what I could because it's very small, and a lot of people were talking to us and helping us. Very interested that I'm from Canada, so yeah. They don't get a lot of tourists in this area, I'd imagine.
Oh, no way, Foodie. They don't get any tourists in Syria? No. You're lying. No. But I thought the vibes were immaculate.
But we got a few things. I'll show you what we got after when I get home. We're on the lookout for some home supplies, a few things that we couldn't find here. It's mostly food items and stuff like that. Some hygiene things. And
Another side note, Chikara Transformations just reacted to a foodie video, which she hasn't done like a proper girl world in like months, like maybe even a year. But I just thought it was interesting because something, I don't remember if I left it in my video or not, but I do remember thinking at the time, like, you know, the second Chantal gets to a place where there is fast food, she has not built the strength or the willpower to say no. She's just in an environment where she can't say yes, right? So she's not, granted, yeah, if she like stays there for like a year and then goes back, I think there's a pretty good chance that she may, you know, keep some of her Syria eating habits. But if she hits any other place within 60 days, in my opinion, I think she's been there for like 2 or 3 weeks. If she goes anywhere for 60 days, I guarantee you she's going to fall right back into her old habits. Because it's just, it's not, you're not doing it because you want to. You're doing it because you're forced to.
stuff like that. But on to the next. So these cylinders, water jugs, are full of gasoline, and this is a common way that gas gets filled up here in Syria. You can go to a gas station, but sometimes they don't have the particular fuel that you want or need, and so sometimes little vendors on the side of the road can fill up your gas for you. So just thought I would let you know that. All right, anyway, we're just going to head home. I think we have enough, and we will see you at home for the haul. All right, here's the damage. Excuse me? What? What?
What?
Don't worry, the propane thing is not on. All right, guys. So
She mentioned something, and I think I'm just being so petty because I'm just like kind of irritable from being sick. She mentioned, she's like, yeah, I learned that I had to like tease the hair in order for it to look like a lion cut or something like that. And I'm like, wasn't the point of the haircut so that she doesn't get like matted and she stays cool? And from what I understand, teasing the hair kind of can encourage matting in a sense. You know, it's not like you're brushing out and making it straight and smooth to where mats can't form. You're literally teasing it. Like when I think of girls teasing, they like grab their hair and they like do this to the point where it gets like puffy and like tangly and like, you know, puffy or whatever. But yeah, she's just, she needs therapy.
let me show you what we got. We spent 45 US. So first
Okay.
thing, that fresh bread at the door. They call it
Someone's like probably yearly salary in Syria.
on here. It's so squishy and fresh. Freshly baked today. We got some butter. And we got some cream cheese.
How are you going to keep those things from melting, Chantal? Your fridge only works for like 4 hours a day. I mean, if you figured out the solar thing, hell yeah, girl, let's fucking get it. But from what I understand, you save all that power for your CPAP at night.
Yes.
Just,
And I'm going to put them in the freezer now so they can stay cold.
Okay, so is that the strategy? Is to like put them in the freezer for the 4 hours? So hopefully, and I mean honestly, yeah, as long as you don't open it, I think it might survive.
Our freezer's pretty much like a cold fridge. Go toothbrush for 80 cents. Don't know who that is. Whatever.
Did you get floss too, Chantal? Because that's a really important part of brushing.
Got some hair cream stuff for Salah.
Here's also a side note. I care a lot about my teeth. I keep them very clean. I see the dentist twice a year. I think everybody should at least one time a year. Twice is better. But, oh my God, I think I lost my train of thought. Oh, no, here it is. So, a lot of times when people do not go to the dentist for a very, very, very long time, and then the review is like, oh my God, she was so rough with my teeth. Yeah, it hurts, but it's more of like sensitivity, and you can think of it like this. Like, you've had this calcium plaque buildup over your teeth, warming your nerves, okay? Keeping it nice and warm and comfy, okay? And then when the girl comes in and finally gets it off, because she probably has to use a specific tool to knock that plaque off, all of a sudden, all those nerves are exposed to the air, which is a lot cooler. And that initial chip off can feel like pain, but I think it's just a lot of sensitivity. And I mean, yeah, you're gonna like probably bleed, but like it won't be like that bad. If you floss every day, twice a day, you won't bleed when you floss. Please brush your teeth, y'all. Like, this is so crazy. It can affect your heart. Did you know that?
Got some garbage bags, which we desperately needed.
Queen.
What?
I need a new ring light.
Oh, you love bread. You love bread. Yes. Got 3 jars of pasta sauce, Widor ricotta flavor. Got 2 of those.
Okay.
And an arrabbiata. I got some classic coffee with cardamom. I'll show you guys when I make it how we make the Arabic coffee here. It'll be my first time trying.
Why are some of the products like in English? Is that common in other countries? The last one she popped up had a lot of Arabic on it, but the pasta, it kind of looked like English.
Black pepper. Some salt.
She somehow there's like no sound right now. Has she figured out a way to drown out the fan? Queen? By the way, what speed is this? This is 1.5. Look at all this dead air at 1.5. This is crazy. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air? Like, am I muted? Dead air? Foodie.
We got a variety of drinks.
Foodie. What the fuck was that? From 808. Okay, from 740 to 808. So we got like roughly 30 seconds of dead air she could have cut out. Which, listen, if you're just starting making videos, there is nothing wrong with all this stuff. But girl has been on YouTube for way too long to be editing like this, in my opinion. All right,
Variety
girl.
of drinks. Veneto Mandarin. Never heard of that. Pepsi. Peach iced tea. Apple soda.
Like, why the fuck do you need all that, Chantal? You're literally just drinking the sugar. Like, you found it, girl. You're replacing the fucking, Big Macs and all that other crap with all this sugary drinks, and you're gonna do it under the guise of, oh well, it's so hot outside and I need a way to cool off. Drink cold water.
And for me, we finally found some diet, so I got some of those. Got a whole bunch of these diet, and they come with the pull tabs here, the sodas, so got a bunch of those. And so I got a bunch of these drinks that have like some coconut inside, different flavors, passion fruit, raspberry. Yeah, so.
Ah, sugar, sugar, sugar.
Got some more tissue. Got some macaroni, because I'm going to try to make some pasta.
Pasta?
Got some wet wipes. And some air freshener. Wonder what it's
Now, I have a bone to pick with people who buy wet wipes. Unless you have a baby, I think it is just the most unnecessary purchase ever. And a lot of the times people get them to flush them down the toilet, and you're not supposed to flush them down the toilet. And so what I recommend, one, a bidet. It's going to save you, a little bit of money. It gets you way cleaner. And if the bidet is not good enough, then you crinkle up the paper towel, you stick it back there, turn the bidet on to wet the toilet paper, and then you wipe. And it's exactly like a wet wipe, except it can flush down the toilet.
like.
But now that I think about it, she may buy those to actually bathe herself. So that's actually what that is probably for.
Yeah, it does smell like Febreze. Pretty good. So, that's the haul. That's what the smaller supermarkets look like. There are a couple of malls, like bigger shopping centers, kind of like City Center in Kuwait. So, yeah, that was the one place we went to. And I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come. See you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right, I will say I enjoyed this video way more than her mukbang video. I found that one to be like insufferable and like just so boring. But I think this one was a little bit more interesting. Is it tone deaf because of the stuff going on? I'm not the person that can think about that, or I don't know the answer to that. But yeah, Chantal certainly needs therapy in a lot of it, because this whole entire arc is just I have no words. But I may not even have to add Fortnite clips to this because I've been yapping so much. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. Thank you so much.